On March 7th, Abolish Direct Provision Ireland held an Asylum Seekers Feminist Conference to tackle the issue of mental health. Over 4,000 women are currently in the controversial direct provision system, which has been criticised for its dire living conditions. Women who have fled persecution, violence and in some cases war in their home country often have to deal with depression, anxiety and PTSD when they arrive here. They face hurdles to mental health assistance such as language barriers, stigma, lack of information and inadequate services.
I am a Ugandan Irish and I've lived in this country for over 15 years. It was quite a long time to stay in direct provision because I remember initially when I stayed in direct provision, the first 3 years I was very active. But after that, when I got a deportation order, that was like broke my heart. It killed my mental health. I got isolated for 1 year. I didn't want to connect with anybody. All I wanted was just to be in my house. And now I feel I'm connecting with my kitchen is my passion.
During the day, attendees were invited to hear talks on the topic of mental health from guest speakers and participated in yoga and arts and crafts.
I became involved in this campaign about 2 years ago when the anti-emergency accommodation system started. Because Monaghan County had a blunt of the number of asylum seekers coming. It increased by 400%. So I got involved with that campaign. And most of the asylum seekers that are here today, they were based in Monaghan Emergency Center. And afterwards, they were dispersed to various centers. And we still maintain contact and we continue to build our network in terms of empowering asylum seekers. For this conference, we had a registration process in which we asked asylum seekers to select the team. So we didn't select the topics to be discussed, and over 46% of persons selected mental health as a topic that they want to hear discussed because it's like a gray area. Many people are scared and shy in terms of being discriminated, saying that they have problems with mental health. But living in direct provision, you're conducive to mental problems because the isolation and the strain on your health. I think you have double pressure by living in emergency accommodation because you're already temporary in direct provision. But by living in emergency accommodation, your status can change within the hour because you're not permanent at that center until you get a decision in your case. You can be moved to a further center even when you started a job or even when you're studying. So the pressure is more intense on a daily basis by living in emergency centers.
Conference like this give us courage. Conference like this give us power. Like asking, like wanting to know. That's when you communicate out your feelings. It helps settle whatever you have in there. When you let it out, you feel free. You feel kind. You feel loved. You feel wanted. That's the best. No human being is perfect.
From today's conference, you can see we had a wide cross-section of people. We had people from Muslim background, people from Eastern Europe, and these kind of things. So we try to approach beginning the foundation steps of feminism, which deals with empowerment, to make the voice of women being heard, providing this platform. So this is where we're starting from.